What's good, superstars? Back with another live stream video. We got Bones B in the house. You got Superstar Joe Bones, Superstar Bones B. How's it going?
Good. Oh yeah,
man. I feel like you're playing the whack-a-mole, man. I feel like I'm the mole and you're just whacking me.
Whacking
the head.
Oh, man. Okay. Whoa. Okay.
Man.
That was unexpected.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you just get you. You know what I mean? Anyways, guys, if you are new here, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below so you know whenever we go live next time. If you can be first in the chat, always a great feeling. And having the bell on is the best way to do that. Also, you can become a superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Hit the join button underneath the video. You get one of these nice, beautiful stars next to your name. You can level up through the ranks. It's like gamification just from being a superstar VIP. You get access to our drop spreadsheets, price prediction spreadsheets. You get stars for our raffle at the end of every single month. You get entered into SUP. I mean, guys, first dibs on merch. Star in the universe. Bones is still waiting to get a star.
I'm waiting. Hopefully one day. I've been waiting so long. Hopefully one day.
Soon for Bones in the constellation. But I mean, Fro had the juju this month, so we will see who gets it next month. We will keep on doing that giveaway as long as people are interested. X and Instagram if you want to follow us. Discord link in the description. Great place to hang out. I mean, when you're not on YouTube, when there's no content out and you want to be talking about this space, that Discord is like the best place to be. If you want to see dad jokes, if you want to see poetry, if you want to see anything in there. I mean, Bones is talking in every single chat. I go there, everything's white. It's like every single chat is popping, and I just see Bones talking to everybody about everything. So definitely, if you're into a project that maybe we don't cover, there's still somebody there talking about it, probably him. And it's a great place. I mean, I love hanging out there. Don't you, Bones?
It's amazing. There's so much good information, and I'm sure someone will come and give us another project to put in there. I'm sure it's going to happen. But you know what? It's the Walmart of Discord. So it's everything. It's a one-stop shop.
I mean, until we get Walmart section in the Discord, then we'll be even bigger than Walmart.
True.
But at that point, I think things will be crazy. If you want end of the month, so now next month is September. SUP program is still continuing. It's been a success the first 2 months. There's ways to enter. Some of them are going to be different this month. So VIP member will remain. Minting Cryptoys with our link will remain. Any of these things that you do, make sure that you comment it in our Discord under the SUP channel. Let us know what you did, and we'll make sure you get the right amount of entries. If you didn't win last month, your stars are rolled over 50%. Star Boys is not going to be an entry this one. So take out number 4 there. There's way too many entries because of that last time. So they're going to keep having their own utility program. And SUP is going to be its own thing. We got to keep it separate, like how OUP and MCP should be. Anyway, we'll get to that.
Yeah, exactly.
These prizes, don't worry about it. They're me and Rob are still figuring it out. I mean, we just did this, so we got to get it all organized. And it's the weekend. It's a long weekend. Everyone's having a good time right now. Yeah. So Bones, how's your day? What's going on?
It's been great. And been in Web3. It's what is it? Is it Saturday today? It's Saturday. Yeah. There is, speaking about Star Boys, right now live on My Collectibles Discord, there is a giveaway happening for a Star Boy. So all you got to do is go into the Discord, go to the giveaway channel, and put in your ETH address. And later on today or tonight, he is going to do a raffle, a random draw of 1 to whatever there is, and you're gonna get a Star Boy. So one person, one lucky person. I think he just buys them and just giving them away. So.
Wow. So we did give him some for giveaways, but it also will enter you into his our utility program, and we did a great giveaway for his stuff actually on the end of last month. So the drop heads, I mean, we love the collaboration, and like I said yesterday on the Real Uncommon Podcast's live stream, that was an inspiration for ours. I mean, we noticed that, and Bones testified to it, that helped him learn how to do some of this transacting in like the self-custody stuff and OpenSea. So we say, you know what, like there might be people who aren't into that or don't know about it. So maybe we can help them as well. So the more projects like this that are, I guess, with trusted faces, YouTubers, people in the space that have been around a while, the more we feel like we're helping out and hopefully educating, because I think eventually people are going to have to learn this type of stuff if they want to continue in the space, just because there's going to be other projects that they're going to want to be in. And who knows, maybe Veve stuff will be interoperable one day, and then you'll be like way behind if you don't learn this, right? So it's good to keep up.
Starboy is a great entry. If you don't, if you're kind of new to wallets and new to crypto, come into the Discord, talk to us, and we'll help you to get a Starboy. You have to use Polygon, you have to use wallets. and it's not too hard. So let us know. Come into the Discord. So many good superstars can help you out, and yeah, it's going to be a great place to learn because you know what? As it grows and grows and grows, the community grows. It's going to be a great advantage to learn now for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, they just keep on selling. Like somebody just sold another one today. I didn't even realize.
50, yeah, I saw that for like 50 Matic, I think.
They got a good price. I mean, the floor is now 57 Matic. So, but yeah, 50 Matic. The superstar fam is really starting to believe in the utility program, and trust me, we will definitely be delivering. Our first giveaway is actually mental. It's a million Omi, which I think is something crazy. And the way we're gonna do it, Bones, I mean, we have ideas, but I want to have a chat with you actually.
Okay.
In just a bit. Maybe we'll come up with a little bit more ideas. Maybe we'll field the audience, see what they think we should do at some of the competitions. But I mean, like I said, we've been planning this since November last year, and we have some fun ideas on how to pick the winner. We want to kind of make it into a series. I mean, every day you see people talking about the news. We want to make it different where we our star boys and all that, and have some kind of interaction. I mean, you remember the days when there was Pokemon Go and you had those maps on the computer that told you where the Pokemon were, and then you would go drive to that area and get that Pokemon?
I'll tell you right now, when Pokemon Go came out, I was full-fledged in Pokemon Go. So I know exactly what you're saying. I even had an external battery because it was burning. My phone was on fire. It probably was very dangerous, but I got an external battery so I can go walk around the same park in a circle, collecting Pokemon. And yeah, there was a good month or two where I was going hard. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes.
And the thing was, like, because of that, people knew where things were, and you can get like the more OP. And this is when it was like the first 150 Pokemon. So you would drive around and be like, oh, Dragonite's over here. And everyone would go, and you'd see like herds of people going to there because it only lasted for like 5 minutes that it was there. Right. So if you could get there, I remember there being one time Rob and I were going to chase down a Dragonite. And it was like in somebody's backyard. So all these people showed up or like standing on the guy's driveway trying to catch it without going in the backyard.
Crazy. And you know what? That's a great marketing thing because I think companies were putting Pokemon, like you can have battles. So but battles in front of their businesses. Mm-hmm. Right. So that's a great way to get people inside your store. If it's a convenience store, if it's any type of little mom and pop shop. Right. So
exactly. So, I mean, we're giving away a million Omi. If there's business owners out there, you want us to send our Star Boys fam to come maybe take a picture or do something like that. Like, this is going to be very interactive experience for the million Omi. And this is like kind of the thing we want to do just to get people going, get people involved and learn about our community. You know what I mean? Like we know there's a lot of people behind the keyboard. We know there's a lot of people that are private and all that, but like we want to have fun with this. We want to make a family here, and Star Boys is like that beginning part. So I mean, I think that the end's the limit. What do you think? What do you think would be a good competition, Bones, that maybe we could do with the Star Boys to help whittle down? Because you have to have a Star Boy to enter, and then we're just going to whittle it down, kind of like Mr. Beast style. So what do you guys think?
Well, first of all, it's crazy. First of all, the utilities are ready. Already, all the stuff you have given away, literally for the minting from Mcfarlane, Cryptoys, all these. Do we have drop heads yet? Did we do a drop head? Did you do a drop head one yet?
Not for Star Boys. We did it for SUP.
Not for Star, but already it's insane. So the utility is there. We know what's going to happen. Now you're going to be an millionaire, something that everybody always talked about that they wanted to be and obtain. Right. And back in the day, even like last year, last year, it was hard to obtain that. And now it's getting easier and easier, but still it's quite a bit of money. I think it's over $1,000, right? To even.
Yeah. When we bought it was like 1,300 US, I think.
Yeah. So just that utility alone is insane that you could have a million Omi just from holding a Star Boy. Now, the question is, what kind of competition can we do? So you have to own one Star Boy. We know that. That's already out of the.
Before you go, how many people are entered right now? Only 83. So to win a million Omi, you're one of 83. I mean, and there is going to be things that you have to do to get there. So probably a bunch of people aren't going to do them. So you're already whittling down how many people have a chance to win this. I mean, holding a Star Boy right now, I feel like is going to be like something you really want to have in order to do this, because it's not going to be all 83 people that participate. Some people might not want to do things. Some people might not want and then it's just going to get crazy. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
So I'm trying to think of maybe start off with this might activate some trading in the market. You have to have a certain trait, one trait or two or three, maybe four. 3 or 4 traits you have to have in order to be advanced to the next level to get to obtain this, right? That could be one thing. Another thing you can think outside the box is like something you can, oh man, you maybe hold something from another project that we like, right? Hold something. It doesn't have to be, something expensive, but just hold something from another project. Maybe Veve, maybe Cryptoys, maybe Mcfarlane, right? Something like that. There could be a number of things, right? Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, we have the first competition's already done. And that one, all you have to do is hold 1 Starboy. That's it. That's all you got to do. Very simple. That's going to whittle away anybody who doesn't pay attention, who doesn't want to join, who doesn't do anything. Then you're going to know the true number of competitors. It could be 10 people. Who knows? Who knows how many people will do the first competition? But the goal is to like kind of whittle it down and then have like some master championship on the channel where it's like a live battle or something like that. that is right? It's like, who wants to be, I don't know, millionaire? It's going to be that.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's going to be fun. And if you have a Starboy, the only way you can be in it and entered. I mean, we're thinking about doing it with other entrants, but you know what? I mean, the Starboy fam has been like so supportive. Mm-hmm. And at least for this first competition, you got to have one. You got to have a Starboy to be able to get in there. And I think it's only fair that we give back to the people who gave back so much to us.
For sure. No, that's awesome. Yeah. And again, I know nothing, right? So I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
I mean, and he's super competitive, right? So he had like very good odds. If there's an odd site, I mean, Bones is right near the top for odds to win the Starboy.
If there's any type of gaming aspect to it, I'm going to have a good chance for sure. I'm not going to lie, right? So again, it should be, I think whatever happens, whatever type of gaming, if there is, it has to be something that's like fair for everyone. You know what I mean? It can't be because I'm going to be OP in certain things. It's just the way it is because I'm a huge gamer.
There you go. So the other thing is like, I'm surprised that people have them listed. Like you have better odds if you don't list them. Almost better to buy up or eliminate how many people own them. So if like one person has one and they're listing it, take them out.
I know. Well, probably you got to think of this too. Some people that I always say max mint because I think of the 5. People that minted 5, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe they're just like, you know what? I'm going to list 3, get all my money that I put in back, and now I have these, and now I can just play with that. So maybe some people are thinking like that way, right? To get their Matic back. Right now, the floor is a healthy 50, right? It's sticking between 50 and 60 Matic that people are buying it for. But again, the utilities are insane. We already seen that type of utilities that's going to be provided. And I know you guys are going to do some crazy stuff because you guys always promote NFTs. You guys always want NFTs with utility. So now is a perfect chance for you guys to demonstrate what you guys want in other projects and in the projects we're currently in.
So that's part of the reason why, like, even during the mint, we wanted to make it fun where it wasn't so boring. Like, okay, I'm going to buy 5 and now it's whatever. We wanted to make it so we knew when things were coming out. We knew that it was blind box. That's a big difference. Like, a lot of people weren't familiar with the website that we use, but the biggest reason we use that site is because nobody knew what they're getting. A lot of projects are on the OpenSea. It's not as like it's more popular. It's a little bit more easy, I think, to use for newbies or whatever. But Launch My Mint, Launch My NFT, sorry, I thought it was pretty smooth. I thought overall, the one thing I didn't like was that the Coinbase wallet kind of didn't work too well with it.
Oh, really?
Or at all. I'm not sure.
Okay.
It was like you needed a MetaMask. I know there's a bunch of people who had only Coinbase wallet, which felt kind of bad. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't remember did we do the security video during or after the mint? Do you remember? I might have done it after the mint. But anyway, that security video shows that it's probably a good idea to open up a new wallet when you do connect your wallet and mint something and then transfer that up to your storage wallet. So, I mean, if you were going to mint with the Starboy, maybe open up a MetaMask, connect that to the Launch My NFT, like if we ever do something in the future, and then send that back to your Coinbase wallet. You can still keep your Coinbase wallet as your main wallet, and then you just have this one to mint, right?
In reality, you shouldn't be using your Coinbase wallet anyways, because if that's your main wallet, you should not be using that wallet. Now is a good time to open up a MetaMask, learn how to use MetaMask, and use that as your minting wallet. It's a perfect opportunity. So again, you know that the superstars are legit. You know that everything's, but again, doesn't matter. You always have to be careful. Mm-hmm. You cannot let your guard down. Always use a minting wallet. If you want to go next level, use a minting wallet with a different seed phrase. That is the next level for sure. Yeah. That's the safest way to do it. And again, you could trust someone. You know what? You shouldn't really trust anyone in Web3 when you're connecting a wallet. So just make sure that you know.
Even OpenSea, like someone can get in on OpenSea. Doesn't mean like no matter who's running the project, OpenSea is the platform, and somebody gets into the platform and does nefarious things, you can get really stuck. So It's annoying because you make more than one wallet. It's annoying because you don't want to log in and out and whatever, or switch your wallet. Actually, it's pretty easy to switch between wallets if you're on the same wallet once you get the hang of it. But it's just annoying. It's annoying.
It is annoying, but I have something that I practiced that I did in the beginning. Like pretty much for the most part, I have like a main Bones B wallet that I have all my like Polygon stuff on, like for all this like drop heads and star boys. But all my other projects that I have it on every wallet is a different project. I literally probably have 15 wallets, right?
Yeah. So I mean, that's good for you though. That's what at least you're organized. I mean,
you have to be organized. And again, if something does happen to that wallet, it sucks, but it's just going to be whatever's in that wallet and not your whole bag that's gone. So, it's the safest way to do it. But yeah, it definitely gets confusing. You have to stay organized, and Excel spreadsheets are your best friend, as you know, Joe. You guys know that Excel spreadsheets are your best friend.
We love the Excel sheet. Sorry, I'm just checking my Twitter messages, see where people are at. I know that there's a few people who want to jump on. But anyway, let's go through the messages here for a bit, and then we'll jump into the news. Richie Rich first. Look at that PFP. That is a clean one. That is a clean with the shades in the stars. I mean, those stars are bright in his eyeballs, so definitely needed those shades on. I mean, that's a nice one. I really like that one, Rich.
And the hat too. And like I always said, when I first minted, I wanted to get the hat, and the first one was the hat, and I'm like, that's sick. I love the hat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did Rob send you the hat yet, or what? What's going on?
I haven't seen it. So my eyes are open for it, because you'll see it when I get it. It'll be on this head.
You're gonna be cotton candy colors all over.
I know, with the shirt and the hat, it's gonna be sick.
Actually, I brought one in. Hanano and D gave me a shirt that was like really, really superstar money color.
Oh, really?
Find it. I brought it inside. I'll show you guys in a sec. I got some show and tell. Keep calm, stack on, man. VIP legend, Hall of Famer, brought our like a shirt with superstar money logo on it to Decon kickoff party.
Yes.
Went up to David and Dan, shook their hands, walked away. Dan's like, superstar. Noticed the logo. He came back. That makes him Hall of Famer. Gave us the shirt at Decon in person. Keep calm, stack on. We are forever grateful.
Legendary video. I think everybody in the Veve fam has seen that video. 100%.
It's amazing. It's amazing though that like they were in touch with the community at that point. Adro, how's it going, man? How is it going? Big time supporter as well. This guy's actually super jacked. I peeped his PFP. I was doing some stalking on I think it was on Discord. This guy is so D's. I'm like, man, give me a workout program.
Nice.
Get me going. But no, super happy. He actually bought into Lorcana, which is what I wanted to show off. I have some of it over there.
I've been seeing it around. I know that.
Have you seen it?
I have been seeing it. I know that Yo Steph, she's in Back House. She's a lot of other things. She does like the Whatnot, I believe, streams where she opens them and she does other stuff there. She's like active in that as well. And I've seen other people. Yeah.
I feel like they're more easy to come by in the US than in Canada. Like I've only seen them once here.
Yeah, I was wondering. So do we have them here at all? Like,
we do. I picked them up at Toys R Us. They were actually
Toys R Us.
They were there, and I went there right when they opened. And when I got there, like 5 people ransacked the thing, and I don't know if there was anything left after. But yeah, and they had limits. Like you can only buy 2 of each product, and even like the individual packs, they say you can only buy 2, even if there's different artwork. So it's kind of whatever. So I went to the lady and I bought 2 of each one, and I said to her like, can I just have these? She's like, yeah, I guess whatever. They made an exception because they were different artworks, but
nice.
The same SKU.
Are you aware of like the rare ones? Like, is there like a set thing that can you look and see what a rare, or like is there?
I saw one website where it had like the top 10 cards that people want. I think Mickey's like the number 1 that people want, but I'm not 100%, and I don't even think I'm gonna open them, to be honest with you. I think I'm gonna hold them for a little bit. If I find them again, I maybe will buy some to open. But like right now, I got a couple blister or whatever. Are they blisters, the individual ones?
Yeah, like that. And I'm not sure.
Yeah, so I got like a couple of those, and then I got 2 of the major boxes, which
nice.
I ended up getting lucky to get those. So those are going to get locked away, and we'll see what happens. I mean, it could be a dud, or it could be Disney's first card game, right? Like
you never know. People are loving it, right? So, and it's flying off the shelf, so they're doing something right. I think just the Disney name and the Disney IP is definitely capturing everyone. So we'll see where it goes from here.
I love that it's called the first chapter too. So like it has that.
Oh, is it?
In the title.
It's like first edition, FA, first edition.
And then the other thing, I don't know if a lot of people know this, is that Funko is the parent brand for Ravensburg or Ravensburger, I think is the name. So I think that they technically own that company. So I guess they technically run the show for this. So kind of cool.
Oh, that's a nice little fun fact. Okay.
Yeah. Delilah, how's it going? We were just
Yes.
talking about how fun the stream was last night. If you guys aren't already, make sure you're subscribed to the Real Uncommon podcast. They've been doing a ton of live streaming, and a bunch of people were on last night. I'm sure that they'll have another one where a bunch of people jump on. Very well-liked people in the community, in the space, and a lot of friends. And I mean, we're growing this circle. I feel like we got a really tight circle going.
We do. And if you didn't watch that live stream, Fro Akomi spilled some beans. Didn't spill beans. To me, spilled the beans because I didn't really... I wasn't in the spaces.
Bones is grilling them. Bones is grilling.
I wanted to know. I wanted to know about the ViviVerse, and he, to be honest, he was the person that gave me the most information. And he was. But I think everything was public knowledge already. But the way he was talking about it, and because he is, he's a vaultaholic, right?
Yeah.
So he knows what to do, and he experiments with it, and he's done all the things. So I was excited when he was saying about, a couple things pumped when we're talking, just watch the video and see what he's talking about. But super excited for the ViviVerse, and for me, and you can use your Oculus, you can use your VR right now. If you're a beta tester, you have the option to use your Oculus, which is exciting.
Very cool, very cool. I mean, I may have FOMO'd into a couple things.
I love it.
How's it going, Nick? Yeah, I got off. It was late at night. I got off. I went in bed and I was just on my phone watching the stream. And then Pro was just getting me going. I was like, oh my gosh, like he's talking like this. I'm like, you know what? Boom, 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 boom. And these guys were cracking up. So it's funny. I still have everything from yesterday. Steve ViviVerse, how's it going, brother? What up, fam? At work, but had to show some love back to work from this guy. Is a true supporter. I mean, Steve ViviVerse, we did a spotlight on him. Great dude. We met him at Decon. Yeah, he came even though he was working, and just to say what's up. I mean, honestly, really, really cool dude. And part of the reason why we keep doing this, meeting people like that.
Love it.
It's awesome.
Yep.
I remember people getting into car accidents trying to catch Pikachu when Pokemon Go came out. Yeah, I mean, it's dangerous.
Crazy. But the problem is that you get the same thing for VV drops. I did the same thing. Remember, there was that golden moment. I remember golden moment, the Valentine's Day. Those
You're
drops,
on the road?
I was on the road. I was driving to work on the road and almost crashed. Very bad. Should never do that. I do not encourage that. But
don't drop and drive.
Don't drop and drive.
I was in their car actually during the wallet drop, but I was a passenger. So the problem was that the connection for your internet when you're driving is not the best either, right? Because you're on like LTE or
100%.
4G,
you want to be on that Wi-Fi. Yeah, that you have your Wi-Fi. Yeah,
it was a bad drop to miss, but I didn't even go for the rebound. I think I was going to like a lunch or something that day. It was weird, but who knew? Like that was the infancy days. It was like my sixth drop.
Crazy.
Big A, how's it going?
So.
And I know when more series / waves of Starboys or Stargirls get created, I can see the first series of Starboys becoming like a Cryptoys classic. This is going to be a special set. Like Rob and I, we have plans obviously for future things, but we want this set to kind of have its place in time and around the channel. And as this space grows, we want that to be something that matters. And I mean, we're going to keep trying to bring utility to it. I mean, there's obviously so much that we can do with how much funds we raised from the project. So we're going to have to be creative and find other ways to keep involving the Starboys. But I mean, we have some big plans already. And I think this first competition is going to kind of change the way that utility could happen in the space. Like that's the goal here. We don't want it to be like, okay, your utility is you get this if you buy this and you get this if you do this. We want it to be fun. We want it to be something that people tune into. We want it to be something that is a chase, not a chase, but like we just talked about the Pokemon Go stuff, where it was like, you got to get involved. You get to do something. You get to learn about the community. You get to be a fam and build the space the right way. I mean, everybody's hating on it. Fudders, Moon Boys, all this stuff. I know we kind of tease it with the actual Starboys, but we want this space to grow together. I mean, things are going to happen. People don't like, I don't got my James Bond airdrop. I still go for drops on Vivi. Like, it's all good. I just bought a bunch of stuff for the ViviVerse. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. There's going to be things that you don't like. There's going to be things that you like. But the entire space, we want it to move up together. And this is the type of utility we want to bring before any other utility, is utility of community.
Yeah, and you never know. Maybe like a Starboys to another next level is you have to follow 2 or 3 people on Twitter, right? I don't know.
Hey, now you're spitting some nice facts. I like to hear.
Okay, there you go.
There you go. Something nice. Adro, I'm holding my Starboys to prevent people from being able to enter. I need the milli. This is what I'm saying. This is what people should do. Start knocking the other people out. Make them like you guys control the floor. We have no say anymore. The floor in the open sea is only to you guys. So I mean, if you guys want to win, that's how it goes. Oh, okay, we got some peeps coming up. All right, I'm gonna send it to you. Hold on.
There we go.
Live. This is live TV, guys. This is how it goes.
Yes. And yeah, guys, be realistic. Your 50 Matic is pretty good, but we control the floor. If people want to enter into, let's go to 100 Matic. Everyone, delist, relist at 100 Matic. It's on Polygon. You can do it. It costs cents. Just do it.
It's true. Oh, do you get a fee for listing?
Yeah, because you have to use gas. So to list it, but it's less than a cent because it's Polygon, right?
Oh yeah.
But if it was on ETH, if you're doing it during the day, it could be like $5-20, sometimes $30 just to list on ETH.
No, that was definitely something we wanted to do, was the Polygon, just because of, like you said, ease of entry, and it's easy to move around and people to learn on, right? I mean,
100%. If you want to lower if you want to lower your listing, it doesn't cost anything. But if you want to higher it, you have to delist and then relist, which costs gas to relist again. But on Polygon, it's a cent or less, so no worries. Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a Bored Ape Yacht Club ETH collection at some point.
How about like there'll be like a potion or something where you can turn your Starboy into like a zombie Starboy or something.
Oh, now we're getting the variants, the variant types.
Joe, we're gonna talk behind. We're gonna have some ideas.
In October, we got Halloween coming, right? We got Halloween coming. We got a little small Halloween collection. What do you guys think? Is that something you guys be into?
Because with the Cryptoys Classic, they airdropped candy canes, they airdropped packages, presents and stuff, right? Just on a side little thing. And then maybe that's going to be incorporated. So maybe that could be like how many? 1,000? You just airdrop 1,000 jack-o'-lanterns or something, right? You never know. You're going to have it, but you're never going to know what it's going to be used for in the future.
Oh, I you know what? The future unknown, just for having a Starboy. I mean, that's the thing. You hold it. We know your wallet. We can just go there, drop you things whenever we need to do.
And then we're like, what's this? And you're going to be like, I don't know. You have to wait and see. And then you just, dude, there's so much that you can do. So much
We're going to have to chat. We're going to have to chat.
No?
Oh, good. It's not 24 hours from. Yeah, I know. I screwed up. I put out the link and it was tomorrow.
Yes.
So now we are on today instead. I got you with the workout. Me and Adro's going to grind me. He's going to make me. I'm going to be buff. I'm going to buy all new clothes. Oh, man. Look at this guy. Look at the shades.
Look at this. What's going on?
How's it going?
It's going. How are you guys doing?
Good. Very good.
Let me take this off. It's not working out.
better that you're here for sure.
Oh, thank you.
I was just going to say that.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little bit. I'm hungover, guys. We stayed out way too late last night. We didn't get home till like around 3 a.m. So I'm here, but I'm halfway here. How's everyone doing? How's Superstar Nation?
That was funny. I was seeing D. I don't know if it was on Twitter or on Discord messaging, and it was like 2:30 your time. I was like, "What is going on? Are these guys sleeping or what?"
And then I was actually. Oh, sorry. No, go.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna say we were just talking about it's like before this went live. We're just amazed how you do the drops on Veve. You wake up at 3 a.m. to do the drops sometimes.
So I wake up at 4:20 to do the drops. 4:30 is when waitlist opens for me. And then at 5 o'clock, if I get a red banner, I throw my phone across the room.
And then go back to bed.
And then I can't go back to sleep after. So funny story this morning. So D and I, we finished dinner, I think like around maybe 10 o'clock. We dropped the kid off home, and then we went back out with our friends. We didn't get home till like around maybe 3 a.m. And then Fro was going to come on at 4:15. So I decided to just stay up. Oh. And right when Fro came on, I guess I blinked and knocked out, and it was like 7 a.m. And Fro's interview was over. And I'm not feeling good at all today, guys. I gotta tell you right now. But it was worth it. Last night's stream was really fun. Thanks for coming on, you guys. It was unexpected.
No, it was awesome. Great. It was a good turnout. I mean, Friday night, I guess that's the night. But Sunday there was a good turnout too on the Spaces on Twitter. Remember that last week?
Yeah. Oz has got a good turnout, I think, every Sunday. People just kind of trickle in, and it's like a good time slot for everyone to just kind of like chill. Nighttime for us is just basically right when we get off work, and D and I are like, let's get our hours. Let's jump on. We're only supposed to stay on for 30 minutes. 30 minutes turned into 2 hours.
And
we were late. We were 5 minutes late for our dinner, by the way.
Oh, wow. See what you do for the fam?
It also turned into spending Superstar Joe's money on after the stream.
I heard the Superstars are now going to open a real estate business in the ViviVerse. How many towers you got there, Joe?
I ended up, what did I buy? I think I got 6 towers and 8 up houses from that stream yesterday.
Unbelievable.
Why?
I love it. I didn't believe him. I'm like, I don't believe you. There's no way you did it. And then, then I checked the receipts, and it's true.
Yeah. D said, "Where's the receipts?"
Yeah,
I give you the receipts. Hold on.
And D is on Vibes' stream right now, which is why she's not here.
Oh, no worries.
So-
Yeah, Vibes asked me to go on, and then I told him I would come on later. But I guess that guy's doing a marathon. He's been on for like 3 hours.
Yeah. Well, I left. I went back into town to go meet my friends just for like 20 minutes, and I just came back, and I saw you guys on. I'm like, oh, I'll just hop on.
Okay, hold on one second. Boom.
Look at this.
Nice.
Here's my up houses. Here's
Wow.
I see a Galactic over there.
tower. Yeah, we had every word he said out of his mouth. I bought one.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And I stacked some Tinks today. Maybe we'll get into that. Why I did
Nice.
that. Yeah. I mean that price is they're throwing me off. Throwing me off that secret rare price. I don't get it. But we can talk about that anyway.
How much is it?
It was in the 50s. I couldn't believe it. And there's like
It's
only
$10
800
above
of them.
retail. That's it.
Yeah, just above retail, like 10 gems above retail, and it didn't even sell out. So it's not even the full pop yet. Like,
No. Have you seen the secret rare price though of the Wreck-It Ralph one? It's
No.
like 30
Penelope.
or something, 30 or 40. It's
Oh, wow.
it's like under retail, I
that
think.
makes sense. But this is Tinkerbell. It's
Yeah.
like you would think the secret rare would have some kind of draw. I know there's 3 of them. I know
Yeah.
that they were lazy with it. I know
That's
that,
what it
but
is.
like,
Yeah.
That's what it is. If
She
if
just
there
doesn't
was,
look good.
and if there were 3 separate characters and
Mm-hmm.
Tink was the secret rare, it would be higher. But because, like I was saying, this reminds me of back in the day when you got like 5 Black Panthers and they're doing different poses, right? So we haven't
Mhm.
had this before for a long time. It's the same character, same 3 NFTs doing kind of different poses, right? So it's been a while since we've had this. I believe it's been a while. So
Mhm.
disappointing for sure because we want Peter Pan, we want Hook, Smee maybe like a Lost Boy even. I don't know, something, right? Wendy. I don't know.
The pirate ship. Just
give me the
something.
crocodile. Give me the crocodile.
The crocodile, the clock. You do like a clock. I don't know. The hook, just the hook.
Yeah.
There's so many things you could do. It was disappointing the 3, and that's why. So I actually didn't go for it. I
I
didn't
can't
have gems.
believe though. Even a still one, you make it look like she's flying, so that you
I
can
know.
use that in the ViviVerse. You can use that somewhere. It's just like she's flying. Like there's like a little bit of sparkles coming off her tail or something. Like, even still,
You could
I feel
even
like
done.
you had 3 shots at it.
You could
3
even do
shots
the
at it.
miniature size one just with the light and the wings and fluttering like this. Just that would have been cool. You know what I mean?
And
For
they
like a
did the
variant.
animation already with the Green Lantern. They've
Green
done like
Lantern.
that. That's all. They
Or
need to do.
Astro Boy. You know, Astro
Yeah.
Boy, right? You
Even
know,
that.
and he can do multiple poses. Iron Man. So what happened?
It's different. It's got to be different animating teams. Like it's not the same crew. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I still have 3 of them. Guys, if you want to get into that
Hey.
$1 million Omi, you have to get in my collectibles Discord right now because this is happening tonight. Giving it away tonight, a Starboy. So if you want a chance at one and you don't have the Matic loaded up, that might be your way. So go check out my collectibles Discord. And he's giving one away. And I think he's gonna have a couple more giveaways. So you got to be following him. You got to be subscribed to him, and that's how you're gonna find out how you might have a chance to win. There's none left. You can't buy them anymore you can't mint them anymore. You can buy them on OpenSea, but that's a free way. I don't know. I think Nano is going to have another giveaway.
We have one more left,
Come
and then
on.
the Gunslinger spawn that we got from the Starboy Awards that I'm just going to throw it right back at the community. So that's going to
There
be
you
given
go.
away as well to someone in Superstar Nation. So watch out for that.
There you
Amazing.
go. So I mean, this is the way of utility and all that. So we were just talking about before you came on how it's a lot of fun. Just trying to come up with new ways to have utility. And you weren't on, so maybe we'll ask him as well. But we're just spitballing ideas of competitions because the $1 million Omi is going to be competitive. It's not going to be like a raffle.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be tasks and things you have to do. We brought up the Pokemon Go example of how back in the day there used to be like a website that you can look up the map and it tells you where like the rare ones were, and then people would like go drive to that spot, get that Pokemon, and it would like be a community engagement. You would show up there. There'd be tons of people who are very happy and like want to participate. And then you would learn and you meet people. Like we met people doing that.
Yeah.
So it might not be to that level, but that was an example of something that we were thinking like, how do we build this community using the Starboys? So do you have any ideas of maybe a competition that we could do? We already have the first competition locked up. We're thinking, we're spitballing ideas for the future competitions to kind of whittle down the crowd. But yeah, what do you think? Do you have any ideas?
Ooh, let me think about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta think about this one. Besides what you just mentioned, any other ideas that came out?
Well, Bones was just spitballing like tens and thousands of ideas at once. He's still thinking about it. I can see the motors working in his head.
Yeah, like I'm
eyebrows are
thinking of
twitching.
like simple things, like just the simple things
Yeah,
first
exactly.
is like you have to follow 3 people, 3 specific people on Twitter, or subscribe to their YouTube. Something simple like that. Those are just some simple things. But in regards to competitions, we have to think about something fun for sure. My collectibles number 2, 3, 4 mint is going to be
Ooh.
given away, and you got to remember too,
Sequential.
you can't buy these. The floor I think is around 50 Matic now, so this is a great giveaway because utilities are. It's called compound utility. It's insane. The Star Boys. So
And who knows? Maybe we're gonna have future utility with drop heads, and then if you win a drop head, you're gonna get utility into that program. It's gonna be interwoven utilities. Okay,
insane.
that's how it's
Insane.
gonna be.
And then when you get a drop head, you have like insane utilities just
That's
for
what I'm
that
saying.
one. You could have enter into 3 different giveaways on just that one NFT. It is like just like utilities like this.
I can't keep up.
It's insane.
I mean, I need like a flow
It's
chart or
insane.
something like that when it comes to the
Insane.
drop heads, and maybe even for the starboards coming, going forward and stuff like that. We got to come up with something that simplifies an old man like me to take, to figure this stuff out.
But that's
told
the beauty of
MC
it, though, is that it just gets popped into your wallet. You don't have to do anything, right?
Yeah.
I told MC yesterday. I said, I have no idea how you track this. I don't know how you do this. How you do all these things. Like,
Yeah, he's very organized. For
Photographic
sure.
memory, probably.
yeah, no, he's a gem. Okay, so what was the other? Okay, let's go through the Twitter news. Get that out the way. We get your guys' opinions on things. I know we talked a little bit about Tink, but we might talk about her a little bit more. So here we go. This is yesterday's video. I wasn't able to join, but Rob did a Tinkerbell price prediction. I think he was close on the lower end ones, and the higher end ones we both agreed. Like I talked to him before the stream, we thought it would be close to like the 90 range, and it's sitting in the 50s somewhere. So kind of shocked by that. I thought Tinkerbell had a little bit more pull, especially with like the demographic that's on this app. It's a little bit of a 30 plus age group. I would think is maybe the average user. So I thought Tinkerbell would have had a lot of people's attention, but I think the 3 of them and not being what people wanted. That's the thing that Rob said in the video. If you watched it, he says that when you get something really good on Vivi, it doesn't really elevate the price. Like the Iron Man, for example, right? Like it didn't have a double the price of like something that was ugly of the same FA stature. But if you get one that's worse, the price takes a hit. So that's something that we've noticed over time, and we've always talked about it off camera. We said like, if they do something really good, it never gets the benefit of the doubt. But if they do something really bad, it gets killed.
It's true. And like this is like coming off of you get a pencil as well. So imagine there was no pencil involved. This thing would be way more in the dirt. It really would. And it's just the fact that there's 3 of them, 3 of the same one. And yeah, people just weren't impressed. You could tell the sentiment of the community going into it. And it's just, even with a free pencil, it's still in the dirt. So
I would have thought that the pencil maybe would help the other way, just because like people know they're going to get something back for the pencil if they minted it, so they can lower the price because then they kind of hedge.
It's true.
I don't know. I still thought that like you look at like, okay, Luke Skywalker, obviously bigger character and more prominent, but like there's 3 of him, and that third one went bananas. So to me, Tinkerbell maybe not as crazy, maybe not going to go to 1,000 gems, obviously, but like 100. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's true. So that was the last one that we had. The 3 different variants was Luke Skywalker. Yeah, and
he
Luke,
didn't move.
Yeah,
he's just standing there like this. It's not my favorite looking Luke Skywalker. You know what I mean?
True.
So I'm actually kind of shocked here. So I got a couple secret rare things. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I just think the power of Star Wars is
it's way beyond.
Yeah, there's just not a lot of people that like Tinkerbell in the app.
That's what
I know, and I can't believe that. So I'm surprised.
So,
but anyway. So that was his price prediction. That was cool. We put out this one. Be kind. Just love giving some positivity, and I think it's some good advice from here time to time, and just simple. 2 words. That's all you got to look at. Read it. I know a lot of people took that in and hopefully spread some love today, and it's I think something everybody should think of sometimes.
No, for sure.
Being kind is free, you guys. It's free. It's easy to do, and it'll brighten someone's day. Try it out.
Yeah, and in the Discord, you were like, stop and give someone a loved one a hug the other day, right? So that's another good piece of good advice.
Yeah, just putting out the positive vibes. I mean, sometimes you don't think about it, right? Like you just have your day, you're busy, everyone's busy, but then you read something that's like, yo, go give somebody a hug. And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna do that. And then you might make that person might be having a downer day. You don't know, right? And it just might make them feel better. So I feel like every now and then just reminding people to be nice, be kind. If you're not gonna say something nice, like don't say it. What are you gonna say it for? Just try and kind of if you're not happy here, go over here and be happy and spread love over here. You know what I mean?
I think I know what you're alluding to.
Speaking of your podcast yesterday, there it is. So here's the beautiful faces.
Mine is
like
Joe.
right after I went on. So I was.
We made sure to include you in the post, though. Joe.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. It was definitely a FOMO moment for myself, as you guys saw. But no, one of the more fun streams for me in the last little while. So happy you guys did that. Hopefully you guys continue to do that. I think you guys will continue getting support, and we'll continue to push you guys for sure. I mean, we love meeting you guys at Decon.
Yeah.
And we love chatting with you guys every day. So really happy that you included us in that stream as well.
It's definitely going to be a kind of like an ongoing thing. D came up with the name Chill and Shill, which basically if you guys want to come and hang out and also shill whatever you want to shill. It's mainly for the community to just come and hang out, whether you want to hang out in chat, you just want to come and hang out, on stream. If you've never been on stream before, come on stream. You don't have to show us your face, stuff like that. That's what we're trying to do. I don't know if it's working out. We'll see.
And that's even the thing, the superstar spaces, Bones and I were talking about it. Like it's like you have the spaces on Twitter, which is a great idea. Like you go in there, you jump on, it's like nonchalant, no script. It's just talking about whatever's happening, the current news. I'm like, why not just carry this over to YouTube? Why not just do it with people who are comfortable, show your face? And we've been lucky to have like different people on every week so far. Like
every single week we've had different people. Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, and I think Biggest Bro wanted to come on. I don't know if he fell asleep or what's happening. He said send me the link, so I did that. And we just you throw some links out there as feelers, and sometimes people jump on, sometimes they don't. It's almost like a surprise sometimes, so it's a lot of fun. But I love this format, and I like to do them at least once a week. I would love to have Rob involved too, but usually Saturdays aren't too good for him, and like I have my own days during the week that aren't good for me. So but Bones has been holding the fort down. I mean, the Saturdays have been the Bones show for now.
Yeah, I'm an old man, right? Rob's a party animal still, so
Exactly.
I'm sure he goes out and goes in parties. But I'm an old man, and Saturday nights I stay on the couch right here, and I enjoy the Saturday night with the Superstar fam. No problem.
So you're like me then. So basically, you're kind of like superstars. Yeah, you guys ever watch Conan O'Brien here in the States?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Andy, right? So you're like Andy. You're like their Andy. The guy just chilling on the couch, hanging out, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
Oh, we got an idea here. Sorry, nice. And I know your face is covered.
Oh,
that's okay.
Trivia quiz. Create a quiz related to you and give away prizes to participants who answer all the questions correctly, or create a challenge that requires your audience to interact with. Here we go. Keep Comstock on. Get in the DMs. You're going to help me make a Starboy quiz. It's going to be amazing. What's he talking about? He's going to jump on that. Is this your stream? You're going to jump on the Uncommon Pod?
Maybe being kind. Oh,
yeah, for sure. Let's do it. This was funny. Jimbo, he found me in the marketplace about the Wrecker Ralph pencils. He listed right next to me. Unfortunately, I have taken this listing down, and I sold the pencil a little bit lower today. I'm very confused on this right now. Let me explain my reasoning. So I had 13 Wrecker Ralph pencils. I now have, where'd he go? He's not even there. There he is. I have 4 now. So I'm more comfortable at this number with what's happening with Tinkerbell. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know if it doesn't sell out. And if it does sell out, like, is Tinkerbell a more stackable character? Bones and I were talking about this a little earlier. Does that mean like if it's not selling out, is it the same people who will buy it to sell it out? And then maybe there will be less pencils of Tinkerbell than there will be of Ralph. By number, if everybody gets one, then I think Ralph should still be the scarcest. That's what Bones' calculation was.
This is what happened with the Wrecker Ralph, is that it didn't sell out, and then if you mint multiple, if I mint 5 or 6, if I mint 6, I just burned 5 pencils, right? Because I got 1 pencil. So that's the thing, is if it doesn't sell out, then those mints are not going to be minted, and if multiple people mint it, then whatever the multiples there, that's not going to be minted as well. So the thing is like which one will be the most scarce. I think I did some number crunching, and I think that the Wreck-It Ralph pencil will still be the scarcest, but I think this possibly is in the running to be the second most scarcest if it doesn't sell out. But even if it does sell out, there's opportunities for the same people to be minting. So there's going to be multiple mints that are not going to be minted because of that, regardless.
What's going on, Poppy? How's it going,
What's
man?
up?
What's up, Poppy?
He's talking about your show. See, so keep stacking. Let me know when you
Nice.
go on that, because I'd love to join or listen in.
Yeah, definitely.
So it looks like there's 3687 Wreck-It Ralph pencils, and right now, I don't know if it tells you here how many are sold. Does it?
It does. It does say how many are sold. Yeah, each individual one.
Hit the click one, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it give you a percentage, I guess. So it's looking like about 75% are sold. I know there's like 5,300 total. So 5,300 times 0.75. It's about 39.75. So with stacking, you might be close, man. It's going to be close if it stays like this, because right now the secondary market is not rewarding people who are going to mint this Tinkerbell. Like you're instantly losing like 60-70% on the common, right?
Yeah, no, 100%. And like, it's not in your best interest. If you're going to flip this is not a flippable thing, right? The odds are against you.
But people might look at like, if I get either the ultra rare and the pencil, I should be okay, because the ultra rare is like 23, 24, and then the pencil should be 20. It's a secret rare. It's a set. I don't know.
I know. I didn't participate in this one.
This number's not moving. I'm telling you. I was looking at this earlier today. It's been like 200 something for a long time today.
Yeah.
Honestly, guys, I have like no input in this because I'm not going for any of the pencils or any of that stuff, though. Yeah, but keep going. By the way, that's why I haven't given any input.
No worries.
I think I don't see this again. When this pencil comes out, I think it's going to be around the 25 mark. So like again, it's easier just to buy the pencil if you're going to get it between 20 and 25.
And you got to pay the fee if you sell too, like 8%, right?
There you go. So you got to factor that in too. So it's like almost it's almost like too much to try and make up your money if you mint right now, because the odds are against you. So it's maybe even just better just to mint the pencil or just buy the pencil in the secondary afterwards. That's the safest bet, but who knows? I don't know.
I minted one. I'm a degen.
Honestly, I didn't have any gems, or I would have degened into it. Yeah.
Going live tonight for Superstar Spaces. Here we are, guys. We're trying to do this once a week, Friday or Saturday, whatever works out. If you guys ever want to jump on, it's kind of like same thing as Nano was saying, the chilling show. If you want to come on, let me know. I'll send you a link. And this is the live stream drop and our Cryptoys link. If you want to, if you're gonna mint a Cryptoy, I mean, we got Mickey Mouse coming soon, so that's gonna be crazy. It's coming in September, so we got at least less than 28 days before this drop.
Yeah, they said any day. They said any day in September. They said September 1st is obviously not, but they said after September 1st, it could be any day. And then again, you're going to get the three collectibles, Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy. Or sorry, Pluto. And then you're going to get that secondary collectible too, the fishing rod with Mickey Mouse, the watering can with Minnie, and the bone with Pluto. So, yeah.
A bone. So bones definitely need to go.
I need the bone. Needs the bones.
Bone needs the bone. What are we gonna do with the bone though, and the watering can? What do you guys think we're gonna be able to do with those? What the kind of games are we gonna have?
Yes. So come on.
That's true. You can have.
We've seen fishing games where like the lure comes in, and then you have to go up and down with the lure, and the fishes come this way. That's an easy one. I think that could possibly be done.
Yeah. Can you imagine like you need a Mickey to play that game? That would be sick.
The Mickey is on the boat. You see the boat. Mickey is right here. And then you can interchange the fishing rod with any of the other Disney characters, most likely. So you'll see the Pluto on the boat, and then you drop it in there, and then the fishes come. You have to kind of move it up and down while the fishes come this way. You know what I mean? Something like that. I'm thinking. I don't know for sure. I don't know anything, but
these little party games. I mean, I was really bullish when Will was talking in that space, and he started comparing it to like Mario Party. I feel like that's really bullish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking more of like a Sims thing, or like where you go into Mickey's Playhouse and you play house, with all these things, and there's all these other like furniture and stuff you can interact with, and maybe you have like a stashing thing where you like gain points if you put something here or there, or I don't know, something of that sort. That's kind of how I'm looking at. Like,
I like that idea. Like, imagine you got Mickey, you set him up. It's like Animal Crossing. You throw him into next to the lake, and you just push a button like, okay, go fishing for an hour, and then however many fish he catches or something like that might count towards certain points or whatever, or whatever. And then I guess if you have a better Mickey, like a better skin, then maybe that gets you more fish at a faster rate, and then those fish accumulate, get you binary dust or whatever the win is. But I mean,
You have an
Cryptoys-
Ultra Grail, right? And then you're gonna say, "I'm never gonna wrap my Ultra Grail." Well, guess
Yeah.
what? If
Yeah, you
use
fish
that
up a
Ultra
whale
Grail
with an
while
Ultra
you
Grail.
fish, you can get like 5 times more
if it's
fishes.
play to earn, exactly. I mean,
So,
man.
yeah.
I'm very excited to see the Ultra Grails for the Mickey. I want to know what the heck they do there. I mean, they did the holograms for the Star Wars. What are they going to do for Mickey Mouse? Like, man,
I know.
I'm
It's gonna be
pumped. I'm
fun.
pumped. I'm a big Mickey fan. Like, this is a big time for me.
And that
Yeah, it's
Mickey
gonna be
looks
cool.
good. I
Yeah.
mean, that Mickey looks really
Oh.
good. You zoom into that Mickey. That Mickey's. I mean, you can see like the stitching and everything. It looks good.
I
Yeah,
want to
I'm
ask you
excited.
guys something. Do you think that they teased one of the other variants in the first teaser, or do you think that was the other one just like blacked out? Did you see the video?
I
That
did see
first
the video,
teaser
but
video?
I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
Yeah, let me show you. Okay, so I'm
Must
going
have
to show
missed it.
you if I can find it. They have like so much retweets, these guys. Oh, there's our video they retweeted. Okay, I'm going to pull this up.
Yeah, let's see.
All right, so you guys remember this was the first thing that they dropped when
Yeah,
they
little
first
teaser.
announced it. Do you think that this?
That's
Is-
it. That's one of them.
Do you think that's one of the variants, or do you think that's just the original and they just blacked them out?
I think it's original.
Yeah,
I think so.
you don't
He's
think
on a
it's like
pedestal
a
though.
He
He's
looks
on
like
a pedestal.
platinum or something to me, man.
Hmm.
I don't know. That's gonna be fun whenever this drops. I mean, the variant. I just want to see those videos. Like when the art team talks about it. I mean, we heard a little bit from Freddie on their stream there, but I love when they do that and they sit them down. They're like, "What did you do?" And then they talk to the team who does the animation, and they're like, "Oh, this is why we did this." And oh man, that's
I
like
know.
those are my favorite. Those are my
Yeah.
favorite streams, man.
It's gonna be coming soon.
Yeah.
Any day, any week now. It's gonna
Yeah.
be coming. We're gonna see them.
And they're good at teasing. They're so
Oh,
good at
yeah.
teasing, like something new,
Yeah.
which was nothing. We get nothing out of that, by the way.
Yeah, they don't let you know anything. But Will's been like throwing in those little hints. I mean, when they were going to Disney, and then he starts throwing the Mickey Mouse with.
He
packing his
fully
bags.
told us. He told us exactly what was coming. He did. And a lot of people like me are like, it's too obvious. There's, you know what I mean? People are like, oh, it's for sure coming. But I'm like, that's just too obvious. Like, it's not that. And it exactly was that.
Yeah.
Well, Will is a smooth wordsmith. Okay, I mean, like when you listen to him, you get bullish, you get excited,
Yeah.
your ears fall in love with him, you know, stuff like that. And yeah, he's good at like letting out alpha without telling you about the alpha. Then later on, you're like, oh, he told us the whole time, right? So
No, I mean, yeah, Will's an awesome dude. I still am like super shocked that the amount of time he spends with the community as a CEO. Running a business like this with this much high quality IP, and people watching him all the time. I'm sure that Disney's always tuning in and making sure that things are good. But I mean, that guy he just gives you the vibes. It's exactly like you said, Hanano. It's just you talk to him and you're feeling bullish instantly.
Oh, yeah.
you want to go buy a cube?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you,
it
you
makes you
melt
wanna buy
like
cube.
butter, you buy a cube for sure. Guri, ooh, got in the chats there. Got a little.
Let's
got a
check
little
what's going on
something
here.
there, Joe.
Let's go check what's going on, Poppy. What's going on? Double Quill. I would get it if I had the gems, but right now I can barely stay on top of comics, let alone collect. I mean, the uncommon chase for Double Quill is something that it's like an OCD thing at this point, man. You can't miss one. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be the worst comic, but she has to have it because she has the whole set. You have all of them. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
amazing.
you have to keep it up. Hopefully they don't do like one of those one-off drops again that's like 200 comics and it costs like $1,000 for you to get that comic. You know, when like you go to the movie and you got to redeem it and like only 10 people redeemed it.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't do that. But Gary, hi from Bay Area. Oh, Gary, we know you. Having Toro for dinner. Aloha to the 808 fan. Is that your the area code in Hawaii?
Yeah,
808,
yeah, the 808.
Nice. I know he's 415, right? Because that's what he collects. So 415, and then Toronto we got the 416. So that's why I always remember because one less.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Oh, Gary, come on, man. You don't need to do that. Thank you so much, man. Very much appreciated. But happy September to you as well. Hopefully you're finding all the mint 415s. I don't know if 415 Starboy, who has that? I think Buck Jester has that one. I think I looked into this for you already, but yeah, I mean, I love that he collects that number and like he goes and searches it. Today I saw somebody who was like collecting, I forget what year it was, but they had all the same year. All their collectibles were the same year on Veve. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I saw that too. That was
Do you
awesome.
guys do any of that? Like special collecting mint numbers?
I would
No,
like
I'm not
to,
a mint
but
collector.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a cheap person, so I just get whatever's cheap on the floor.
Whatever the
Yeah.
cheapest thing is. Yeah. No, I mean, I used to do it, and then like I still have a couple 3-digit, like the bigger books I've got in 3-digit comics. That was the thing I did a long time ago with Johnny Dunn. We had him on the channel, and then like we were chatting about it. And there's something that like if you couldn't get into the secret rares back then because they were like $400 or $500, or for like the newer ones, and like even the grail ones were way too expensive. But we thought that there was an opening in the common market because that's the original cover. If people who appreciate that artwork or that book in the real world, that would be the one that they connect with. Maybe is the actual cover. So then, what's the next thing that sets that cover apart is the mint number. So there's only 1,000, and there will always only be 1,000 under number 1,000. Even if Veve releases the other low mints, there's always only going to be that number. So that was the way of making scarcity where maybe scarcity didn't exist, and it set you apart. Like when you sort that thing, you're near the top all the time.
Sure.
So I feel like that was a fun thing to do, but I haven't kept up with it as much now. But it's been like the cheap game, checking out what's the lowest on the market and picking that up.
It's true. And I was like with the whole golden moment thing, golden moments are forgotten about treasure, in my opinion, right? Mm-hmm. You go into the golden moments and like those golden moments that were like, in the hundreds are now under 100. And like that Chippendale one, let's go to the ultra rare. There's not many ultra rare
I bought it today.
golden moments.
60 gems.
Did you?
60 gems.
There you go.
Wow.
Box price.
You could see 3-digit mints super close to the floor that you would never see last year.
You remember
never. So now's a chance. And that's funny that I said that because it's just a coincidence that.
But think about this. Though, okay. You just made up a great point. There's a lot of golden moments compared to some of these newer drops that are coming out, but sub 1,000, there's still only 1,000. So that puts you back in the game because if you really love the golden moment because it has that FA tag, I mean, it's not the scarcest thing, but having a 3-digit mint is scarce. Like it's still scarce, and I think scarce to today's standards because we're getting drops that are maybe between 1,000 and 5,000 now, right? So I feel like if you want to play that game with the FA, even though there's a lot of mints and everyone's like, oh, there's so many of these, that might be a way to play it. And like 100%. Bone said, now they're a little bit more attainable. I remember back in the day, you're right, hunting for the 3 digits was hard. Now I've been seeing them pop up here and there. I haven't stuck that game. It might be something that I start to pay attention to now.
No, for sure. They're forgotten about treasure. For sure. So
happy September. Delilah's here. She's watching. The room is so bright. Panel full of superstars. Yes. All the stars are shining bright here. Oh man. You know what? I'm stressed for you. Okay, GQ. I'm stressed for you that you have to keep up with that. Man. Art Heart, how's it going?
Stars.
How's it going? She won one of the giveaways, I think, for the SUP. I think she won she might have won one of yours. I don't know. Actually, no, she won an NFT. I forget. I got to check the list. But yeah, no.
Speaking of which, where do we send these NFTs unless D's already on it? Because I wasn't really sure where to send the prizes to.
No, I got the list. I reached out to people. I'm waiting on some ETH addresses, but I'll get. Oh no, yeah, she won a Kid Arcade one, so she's one of them, and the other one is Mitchell Locklear. So those are the two that won the giveaways from you guys. So we'll get in touch with you. Laura, I don't know if she follows you. Or whatever, but in the Discord, even you guys can talk, or we can just send it directly.
Art Heart is like one of the most active in the Discord. She is like again knowledge.
She's a Bones 2.0. She's in everything.
She's So if any info you need, she's the person.
She was there on Mint Out Day for Starboys.
Oh yeah, she was. Oh yeah, it was a party. It was a party in the Discord. I was there. I was watching. I wanted to mint more, and then I was too late. I was too slow.
It was like one of those things I was saying. Like you're just looking, like Discord's kind of like a slower form. Like you'll see a message, and then you'll see like another message like an hour later, or like 20 minutes later, or whatever. This was like, it was like
someone's typing. Someone's typing.
I was like, oh, what's happening? Yeah, it was fun.
No, things were going on. Yeah, things were. I was on the page refreshing, and then that last refresh was just like a huge jump and minted out, and I was like, oh my goodness, and like that's what what I got. I got like a Cryptoys vibe because I'm like, imagine this happens with the ZUFOs because I want more ZUFOs, and then when this happens, I'm gonna have that feeling. I'm like, oh my goodness, I wish I got more. You know what I mean? And that's what I felt like. And now.
We've seen it already in Veve, right? Like we've heard, we weren't there because it was before we started on Veve, but we've heard from people who were there that they were buying Tods and they were buying these things, and they're like, you know what, I'm gonna wait. I think Carlton Flowers, one of the people who told us this, is he waited it out. He did well. Like they bought some, but he's like, I wish I bought more. Like it's the same thing. They seen it ahead of time, and then it actually flourished and happened. And with that team at Cryptoys, I expect the world of them
Yeah,
because I've just seen amazing things.
Big things. I expect big things. I'm super excited for the project. But back to like, I remember people saying there was like Todd's on the floor for so long. And this is how I feel about like things like Silver Surfer. That thing is like what, like 30 some gems. It's a solo set. It's more scarce than Superman. I know it's not as big as Superman, but it's a big comic book character.
Well, same like Daredevil. Same like Daredevil.
And it looks cool. And I feel like maybe it'll be like, oh, I wish I got those when they were like 30, 40 gems or whatever.
And they're con exclusives, right? Those two?
Yeah, the Silver Surfer. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. That's right.
Was Surfer San Diego and Daredevil New York? That would make sense, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
it might have been the other way.
Something like that.
Yeah. That Silver Surfer I love. I love that. That was.
I had it for a time. I had a decent mint too.
Oh, really?
But then I got rid of them when I went for my Walt and my Todd. And now I don't have those either. I'm a scatterbrain. I tried to find certain mints birthdays, but got too scarce and too expensive. That's the thing too, right? Like you don't want to overspend because then we all know how it goes. The gems just disappear. And that'll make me laugh. Cheap collector as a t-shirt. There you go. The merch. You're gonna make some merch.
That's
cheap
me.
collector.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's me. Oh, there you go.
That's so funny. Oh
yeah. I know, but Guri, you're in it. The 415 mints. Yeah. Oh wow, you guys are all chatting up here. I might pick up a special.
I think Dee's talking about Starboys. She wanted to get our daughter's mint, and someone, I don't know who got it. Someone got it before I could push the button, and it was too late. The next, they all minted out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, if you want us to reach out, we can do that in the background. If you want us to let us know. The kid.
You heard that, Dee?
How's it going, the kid? Actually, you know what? I want to show you guys something. If the kid's watching.
Yeah. What do you got?
Hold on.
What does he got?
What does he have?
Yeah. I think I remember he was saying something that he was going to get, but I forget what it was.
And I know seen one of these before.
Have I?
You have. Hold on.
And like I said, I'm not lively today, guys. I got the hair of the dog, but I'm like half here.
But you're here, though. You're here.
I'm here. Yeah, my body's here. Yeah.
I said I was going to show this earlier. But this came from.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
And I know indeed. I said like the vibes from his shirt were giving me these vibes.
Yeah.
So I took it out actually today. I was cleaning up and I saw it and I was like, I gotta start wearing this way more often because it's super dope. I love it.
He was with us when we got those for you guys.
Oh yeah, thank you. So I'm gonna definitely be wearing that. Maybe tomorrow's stream, we'll see.
It's funny because even Will from Cryptoys, he even said that every time he sees that cotton candy sky or anything, he thinks of Superstar money.
Yeah. I mean, once you see it, you can't stop, right? It's not. Now your brain is convinced. It's like one of those things. It's like the FedEx logo. It has the arrow between the E and the X. I don't know if you guys know that, but now your life is ruined.
Yes.
So I picked these up. Let me show you guys. So these are the Larkana set, right?
Nice.
So these are just like the blister packs. Really good quality, but I'm not planning to open them. I'm gonna hold them for now.
I got some to share after too.
If I find more, I will open some for the camera or whatever for the stream.
That's really cool, yeah.
And then these are the other ones. It's like a box.
Oh, nice, a box. That's a whole
See
box.
That's cool.
First chapter on it or whatever.
Oh wow.
But I think this only has like 8 packs. Yeah, 8 packs, but it has like the stuff for you to play the game. So like all this stuff in the back, right?
Oh, it has a lot.
Like,
it's nice.
It comes with like the gems or whatever. Yeah, they're pretty nice. They got like pretty good quality. Like you'll know if someone opened it because it got that thing right.
Yeah, so, the Ripper.
Yeah, but really cool. I gotta watch some of the unboxings, see what the chases are. I know Bones was asking me, but I don't know yet. Yeah, but I've been following the project like on Twitter and on their stuff. I actually even reached out to them asking them like if they need people to cover content or whatever, and they said they're running a program soon. So hopefully, oh wow.
I like those.
I know it's not Funko Friday, but this is like a late anniversary gift from D to me.
Nice.
Oh, so, nice.
Yeah. Yes.
I love those ones. I love those ones that have like the comic book cover on the back.
Yeah, they're clean. They do a good job. Like they put the comic.
I got this guy right here. I thought he was cute. So
there you go. We got him. Yeah, nice.
Nice.
I think of Dino every time I see this because of Egg Gang.
Yeah, there you go. No, that's nice. Yeah, the Funko collection is getting out of hand over here too.
It happens. It's very addictive. Yeah, I got a lot of Funkos at Expo. And then I got the Todd one too, the same one you have, Hinano, but the Todd with the Todd in the back. The comic is cool.
Is that you bought that this weekend or at the?
Yeah, I bought
Expo?
it at the Expo.
Oh, I didn't see any comic covers there.
I got that one there too.
There you go.
That's the one. That's the one. Yep.
And then I got this guy right here. Oh, they're all accessible, guys.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
that.
That's awesome.
The Grail.
That's cool. Yeah,
The Grail.
Yeah.
that's
Nice.
cool.
Show and tell. Bones,
love
show me that
What?
the Wally. You were telling me about it. It's in your background, right?
Oh, the Wally.
That's a Funko, right?
This
Oh,
is a
cute.
Funko.
Yeah.
No.
And
Yeah,
the,
that's a
and the
dope
thing
one.
and the thing about Wally is that even in Funko form, it's not even like a Funko because it's the exact character. It's not even like Funko-fied. It's the exact character. It's so cool and it's big, right?
It's cool. I like that one.
Yeah, I
Is
also
that
have
10 inch, right?
yeah,
6 inch?
I also have the State Puff Marshmallow. Is that what it's called from Ghostbusters? He's massive. He's
Oh,
massive.
that's fun.
I love
that's
this
fun.
guy. Yeah.
Oh, we got Mo Nose in the building. How's it going, Mo?
Mo, what's up?
We got Bones and
What's up, Mo?
Bones in the
Yeah, two bones.
The two Bones.
We are relatives for sure.
There you go. You guys are cousins.
Yeah.
I don't know. Our heart is going party in the Discord. Yes.
Oh,
Everyone
it's-
go in the Discord more and more. Yes, this is what was
No,
happening.
D. No more partying. We're done.
Oh, here we go. We got more fam in the building.
Nice.
There's a marathon.
Hey!
He's running the marathon today. I mean, you messaged me earlier today before I put the kid to bed, and then I messaged him after. He's like, "Oh, I'm still streaming." You were on for what? 3 hours?
Yeah, like 3.5 hours or so.
my God.
And then I looked over and I saw your link and I'm like, wait, are you streaming? And I saw it was scheduled for whatever time. And I'm like, yeah, it's about the time I need to check out and be done. So actually, I ended the stream a little while ago. And I had to like get food and
For
the
sure.
bathroom and all that stuff before I jumped on. But cool. I just caught the tail end of this. I saw like the Funkos and all this stuff kind of getting shown off. Were you guys just showing off like physicals and stuff you guys had?
Yeah, no, because
Yeah.
I picked up some of the Lorcana set, like the Disney
Yeah.
card
Mhm.
set. So I was just showing that off, and then we just went show and tell.
The best right
Oh,
there.
there you go.
DeLorean, nice.
DeLorean.
Hey vibes, I never met you before, like in person. My name's Bones B. Nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, I've seen you around.
Yeah,
Tough
okay,
dude.
cool. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
you around
that's
too from the.
too.
Yeah, you're like the OG, one of the OG Vivi, because when I first came into Vivi last year, you were the OG, one of the OGs. So good to see you in person.
Yeah. So what are you back now? Pretty steady. I've seen you around like the last couple of weeks, going pretty hard. You got a little bit more flexibility.
Yeah, it's just getting used to the job and all that stuff. And on top of that, I do want to start making videos again, just like covering the market. I remember talking to back when he didn't work at Vivi, when I was talking to Corey a lot, and he was like, I remember he told me this a while ago, and I'm like, I need to start these up again. There's those quick little videos where it's just like a market breakdown for like 10 or 15 minutes. Like, hey, this is what's up, this is what's down.
Mhm.
You know, not everyone has time to jump in the market, see what's up, see what's down, and buy and all that stuff. People are gonna want to just get a general sentiment in the market. So I might start introducing those videos back again because it's just kind of low effort content, you know, where it's just like, all right, I turn on my camera, record myself for 10 minutes, talk about some stuff, then I'm like, I'm done. But
That's it. The live streams
yeah.
are really that easy. Like, you know what I love about it is I don't have to edit. And Joe already knows, like, I edit sometimes 3 days straight. So, but like, yeah, live streams is super easy.
Is
Go
it-
on, go off, and you're done.
He's editing teasers in here. I mean, making me look bad with
Yeah.
the quality, right? No, but that's the one thing. Like when you're daily, it's tough to do that and maintain that. So we kind of have something that works for us. I know that Vibes was one time doing almost daily streams. No, was it? It was pretty close when you Rob, and MC were going at it hard.
Yeah, there was a period of time where I was pretty much doing daily or at least like something like 5 times a week or something like that, where I would always skip like a day or two there. And at the time, like I was kind of like between jobs, and I was doing some stuff to like make money until like the market just got so bad and like there was like less income. Because to be honest, like I was making okay money, with during the bull run and all that stuff, and like early 2021 and all that stuff. But afterward, I was like, all right, I need to find like an actual job and all that stuff. And I think a lot of people have kind of fallen into that place. And so, I've been doing that for the last almost a year at this point at my current job, and enjoying it. And then also it's nice having a little bit of extra money to like put into Vivi and OME and all that kind of stuff too. So, been enjoying it, but I do know, I do have a lot of fun talking with the Vivi fam, meeting people like Bones and, in person, and other people in chat and all that stuff. But I do want to kind of get back to, making content and all that stuff, even though it's, I can't imagine. I don't know how you superstars do it, where you guys are doing it like every day. Like I remember telling you guys this like over a year ago. I'm like, you guys are literally the most consistent content creators. Like people can bash you about this or that, but it's like you guys are like beyond consistent. You guys deliver awesome content. And dude, your guys is like I remember people used to come to me all the time for like what's it called, like price predictions and stuff. But you guys are like pretty spot on. You guys do a lot of homework with the price predictions, so it's like pretty darn accurate. Before I would like kind of do it and kind of wing it, but you guys like do a lot of in-depth stuff like with like spreadsheets and all that with the price predictions. So that's good. It's always good fun, right? Doing price predictions. So
yeah, no, thanks for that. I mean, it's something that over time, like the comparables, you can kind of figure it out by looking at something that's comparable. But if they throw them in there where it's completely different from anything on the app, and then that's kind of sometimes when they stump us. But then they give us another target point that we can use for another drop that comes up, because they at the same time they're testing things out. And I'm sure that the feedback even on this Tinkerbell drop that they got is negative, and maybe they don't go this way again. Maybe they kind of poll the community. I don't know. Like I thought, like maybe you poll the community, like what would you want if you had like maybe like even someone undercover, like ask people like, oh yeah, if there was a Tinkerbell, how would you want it? Like, or get one of the content creators to ask the question. That might be helpful intel for one they're doing the planning process or something, because this one got killed. Like this got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, I would say for me it was two things. One, it was quality wasn't that great compared to some of the other ones that we've had. Just like visually, the animation's a little scuffed, to be honest. It was like, okay, it looks like she's just like farting inside the lantern. It's just like
pretty much
just whatever. That's kind of what it looks like what's happening. And then on top of that, it's just a solo FA, but 3 different variants, right? Where the other ones where it's like, all right, Lion King, 3 FAs. Elsa, there's 2 FAs, but we get Elsa again, and then Wreck-It Ralph, 3 FAs. And so this one, maybe they're just experimenting if they can kind of get away with just like, all right, 1 character, 3 different versions again. Obviously that didn't do too well. So hopefully with Aladdin, we get like Aladdin, Genie, and then Jasmine, or we get like the monkey, or I forgot his name, Apu or something like that, or I forgot his name, but like we get multiple FAs, and I think that would make it much more successful.
Yeah, I'm sure whatever it is, they've probably already planned like 6 months ago anyways. But,
they can't backpedal on it anyway if they wanted to change it. So
hopefully it's not 3 carpets we were saying yesterday. I think
Delilah
said that would be
triple rug.
Triple rug. That's gonna be the rugged meme. I think that could do well, just for the fact the meme of just being rugged. I think that even if it was like the comment or whatever, like it could do well. Yeah,
drivable rug.
Yeah.
Drivable rug. Have you guys talked about like the desk at all? Like what you guys think it could be? Some people think it's gonna be some incredibly animated thing. Some people think like, it's just gonna be a desk. Like who cares? Like I don't know.
That's the camp I'm in. I'm not going for the desk, and I just think it's going to be a desk. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, and then oh well, I missed it. But yeah, I'm not.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't think I'm going for the desk either. I think I'm going to sell the pencils that I have, to be honest, and then maybe buy the desk later. I think possibly that when you craft it on the desk, there'll be a little pencil cup. All the pencils are in there, and then you press it, and then the pencils come, and then you'll have like a Mickey kind of being drawn. Animated Mickey on that piece of paper, you know what I mean? Something like that. That's maybe.
Yeah, I can see that happening. I think that it'll be something like we mentioned earlier, where it could be the best quality, best thing ever, and it won't matter because quality doesn't bring things up on Vivi. It's more if it's bad or if it's a dud, and that'll bring things down. Then there's that standard of how many people want a desk. If they wanted a desk, it would be here. If it's a really cool desk, it'd still be here. If it's a really bad desk, it'll be here somewhere.
At the end of the day, we have something to look at. We have the Thanos glove, and that Thanos glove is awesome.
Exactly.
That snap is awesome. So good. The orb and the ether, those things were big money. Look at that glove. Even though I know you got a Thanos, but look at that glove now. It's under 100, right? Yeah. And you burned a lot of stuff for that.
The animated one's under 100?
Yep.
Wow.
I sold it for like 90. I think I saw it at 90 today.
I think I sold it for 220, 230 or something like that when it first dropped.
Job. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's cool though. Like I'm surprised that they didn't give more utility to that though. Like you had the glove. Like they had the cowl opportunity there.
I know, and that was what people were talking about. They were comparing it to the cowl. Like this might be the cowl of Vivi, right? You never know in the future what they can do. They can do anything, but right now, it's. It was
a long chase, right? So the long chase to have something in perpetuity, or even like something that could keep having, like the golden logo has kind of thing, right? Like they keep dropping you Ron English stuff or whatever, these golden things. Maybe you could have done something for people who aren't able to get out to events or meet, and then something that they still supported, they still went for everything. Maybe a little bit less limited because there's more of them, but I don't know. Maybe like we know though the utility has to be pre-announced for anything not Vivi. It sounds like, right? So
it's true, but and then
something
that's
hard.
the reason why, like, even though the secret rare logo is holding its weight, right? What is that, like 340-ish? It's between 300 and 400 gems, and it's holding its weight because people are expecting utility because it's like VVIP, so they can do whatever they want with it. So that's the reason, and it's scarce too. It's like 700, I think, mints. But yeah, that's what people are hoping for. That it's gonna, you know, maybe in the ViviVerse, it's gonna unlock some sort of new world. Who knows? They can do anything with it because again, it's the VVIP. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that Thanos, I think selling it was probably the best thing to do, and then buying it back afterwards. You know, so you can look at that, and then but again, the entry for the pencils, what's the entry? 20 gems, 25 gems. So I mean, so it's not even that big of a deal except for the Wreck-It Ralph. So it's not a huge loss if you want to just collect the pencils and buy the pencils and get the desk. It's not that big of a deal, I don't think.
Yeah, I do think whales are trying to reduce the supply by buying the Wreck-It Ralph pencils, because you don't need to buy all the pencils. You just need to buy a lot of one pencil, and that reduces the supply indirectly for everyone else, you know, especially when ones don't sell out like Tinkerbell. That reduces supply even more. So yeah, these desks could be pretty rare. And plus they can control the supply, right? Like if you own, you know, 10 Wreck-It Ralph pencils, and then you also own a few others, like, all right, do I mint 1 desk, 10 desks, 5 desks? And like, how many do I list? Or I just keep them all? Like they can kind of control all those, variables. But if it's reacted anything like the Gauntlet, I really think like the whole desk and the SR Hulk, they're all going to react similarly to the Gauntlet as well as Thanos and the whole thing, where it's like there's going to be a lot of hype, there's going to be a lot of chasing, and that's why I think like these kind of, I love the series sets that they're doing with like burn mechanics, and you collect a series and all that stuff. Like Disney's definitely experimenting with all this, but at the same time, like I feel like it's also a bit of a trap, where like if you end up kind of chasing too much, and like, you know, with like the Hulks, it's like, all right, if you didn't land Red Hulk or, you know, the Planet Hulk, now you're kind of chasing. It's like, all right, do I drop 170 gems to buy Planet Hulk? And then on top of that, if I didn't land Red Hulk, do I drop another 100 on that? It's like, all right, now I'm 270 deep, not including the other 2 drops. Like, all right, now this thing is costing me like 350. Like, does the SR surpass 350? Probably not, depending on what it is. Like, it can kind of be a bit of a trap. And I feel like it's one of those things where it's so dependent on, all right, do I land the ultra rare, and like, do I land the 2 highest rarities of the series? And if I don't, it's just not worth it.
Do we think that maybe like the Hulk drop, they didn't tell you what you're getting? Do we think we're going to get an announcement saying you have until this date to buy the Hulks to get one? Or do you think they're just going to drop it to the people who have the set at some point?
Basically like surprise versus like a pre-announced, like,
like the desk, they show the desk in the article. The Hulk, nobody knows what it is. Either it's not ready yet, or they're trying to do something different, right? So what do you guys think?
Well, again, if it's going to be something cool, they're going to want to pre-announce it, right?
Yeah, I mean, if they want secondary market action.
Yeah, that's the thing. So again, I think it's going to be the Gray Hulk. I just think that the whole transformation Hulk is a little bit too much. You know what I mean? I think it's just, I don't think it's going to be that. So I think the obvious solution, and the obvious one, that it's going to be the Gray Hulk from the cover of the comic. I think they're going to pre-announce it. I don't think they're just going to drop it.
But is that chase worth the prize, though? You know what I mean?
That's the thing.
Collecting all these. I don't think it is. I mean, we already have Bruce Banner as Hulk, right? I mean, that would have been the chase, right? Getting that actual Hulk. What are we going to get to where it makes sense for people buying all this stuff, holding all this stuff, and then getting the reward after? What could we get? Hulkbuster? I mean, what is the prize that would make you want to keep all that stuff?
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
This is something. So Our saying it would be so cool if you can draw with the pencils on the desk tablet and it becomes animated. I know it's a fantasy. Even take that down a little bit. Imagine that you get the desk and then you can like click into the desk and it becomes like almost the first game in Vivi. Like you click the desk and then you can pick like a black and white silhouette of whatever characters that are offered, and then they pop up on it, and then you can like color it in with your finger. And then that's something like that. Like that's just a little thing that maybe makes it a little bit more interactive, make people spend a little bit more time on the app. You can share what you drew there, or it's colored. Like maybe you can't draw your own thing, but you could color in the lines different color, or maybe even just tap and it turns blue, like this section. Like those ones where you have like numbers that match certain colors. I don't know, just something interactive like that. Maybe
kind of like the old school like paint like program on the old computers, or get a little dump bucket. You're like, all right, this is gonna be filled in with purple, or just the paint bucket. Yeah,
and then once you fill it in, then it moves and it does something.
See, and this is something cool that we expect and we hope that the ViviVerse gives us. You know what I mean? So we can have some sort of utility, something to do with our collectibles, because we know what Fro said. Like right now, people are building racetracks currently, and you know know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's a lot of things you could do in the ViviVerse right now. So yeah, that's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for some
That
sort
could
of
be
utility
like
collectibles.
an arcade game. You go up, like you're in the ViviVerse, you walk up to the desk. Okay, now I'm playing the desk game. Then you go to
Yeah.
another one, and they have like whatever. You click the DeLorean, you're in the DeLorean. You could like do a little game that pops up just because you click the DeLorean. Like
Yeah,
that's
that'd be cool.
something I feel like they got to start looking into, at least to keep the hype and keep people engaged.
Yeah, and I think we're far out from these type of games with Vivi. I think there's going to be at least a couple of years before we actually get these like crazy type of games. So I think we have some time for sure.
Yeah.
This is funny. Take your uncommon and rare comics and be able to color them in.
Like a coloring book.
Yeah, they already come black and white, right? Just
Yeah.
fill it in.
Yeah,
Why not? You know, you just color them in.
And
Yeah,
then you have it like that after. It's like color whatever
yeah.
colors you made it.
Vibes. What are you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, like, with the whole ViviVerse thing, like they need to give us like a lot of tools basically to just play with. You know, I'm thinking we were talking on my stream. You know, I streamed for a bit. You know, talking like Halo Forge or just like the old school map makers or this or that, where it's like, here's an object that anything it touches, it just throws it forward. You know, 100 miles per hour. So it's like you could do racing, and I can do like a pitching game where you have to like hit other collectible or do whatever. It's like there's so many different like concepts that I did. So I just hope they give us like a lot of just like crazy tools to play with, where you can like, you know, scale the size of it and then how fast it accelerates. It probably already exists. I don't know. Like I'm not in the beta testing period. I hope they do get more people and more content creators that get involved, because I would love to test it out myself and kind of get a look at it. But I know, you know, like there's a lot of people that are really good with art, like My Collectibles, and then Vivi Arcade and stuff like that, where they're already making like 3D NFTs that they want to put in like ViviVerse and stuff. I'm like, all right, I'm not that creative, I'm not artistic, but like I would love to be able to put like cool tools that you could use for like a game, or it interacts with other collectibles in a certain way, where it's like, all right, I don't have to be like artistically creative, but I could just be like structurally creative with like how it interacts with other collectibles and like make a game. So
Yeah. Do we know? I didn't ask for this. Do we know if we can bring anything in from like any sort of like NFTs into yet?
I asked Fro that before. He said no.
You did? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
So I mean, it's exciting. I'm curious to know how much pull they have with like these types of mechanics, as they are using Cavernous, which is not in-house, so they have maybe limitations based off of what they're capable of. It seems like they have pretty open, like they can do a lot with that platform. I'm just curious, like the gamification, if that's something that they've done before, if that's something that maybe they work on, maybe they can like bring gamers. I don't know if Cavernous has a gaming team. That's what I'm getting at. Like if it's just metaverse, or do they have people capable of creating games in that metaverse? I'm not sure. But that would make it really fun. Like just to have that walk around and tap things and interact. Like it's like, yeah.
Yeah, and if they don't, hopefully Vivi has enough like sway to be like, yeah, we got all these IPs and these things, this huge community that wants to join in and do all this fun stuff. Like, can you guys make these tools or not? Or like, can you know, basically like we would be their Disney in a way where it's like, all right, we have these huge IPs, like we better find ways to like add these tools and make these things work for this, like our biggest customer in a way, right? And then for us, like Disney's our like Vivi's like biggest customer, right? So we need to kind of appease them to a certain degree. So hopefully Vivi can kind of flex a bit.
How do we know Vivi's their biggest customer? How do we know who's their customer, right?
No,
they're outsourced, right? And what if Apple buys them? What happens to Vivi, right? You know, I mean, like this Cavernous is pretty big. They're obviously doing ViviVerse. That's obviously a metaverse for all this stuff. Somebody sees this ViviVerse metaverse and they're like, ooh, I want that. You know, but I don't want them to have that. I want to have that. You know, what a big dog like Microsoft come and buy that out. What happens? You know, versus in Cryptoys where it's all in-house, on-chain studios is theirs, right?
Yeah,
So,
it's cool though, like because Disney has a bunch of mini games. Like they have Emoji Blitz, they have all these things like on your phone you can get. It would be really cool to see. Like obviously Disney has to pass whatever Vivi needs to do with their license, but if they could link it somehow, like in the ViviVerse, where it's like, okay, you can pull up apps from your phone, and these apps are able to be played in this section of the ViviVerse. There's so much things that they could look into, but that's the one thing that Vivi, they have a blessing that they have all the IP, and then they have kind of a crutch because they have all the IP, because it's like you have more rules because each IP has its own rules, and you want to satisfy every IP. So the more and more IP that you get, I guess, the more and more, or the less and less you can do without approval, and you might be get 90% of them to agree to something, and then 10% say, "Oh, not doing it," and then now you have a platform that doesn't have 100% capability for everything. Then how does that go? Then people get
I
pissed
think you
off.
said
I
it in the
only own
stream
Disney.
last. I think you said it in the stream last night that Veve should start their own IP. You know, like maybe have like David Yu or Dan or Reverend Alex type of figure, or just make something, right? Like it says the ZooFOs for Cryptoys. Why don't they make their own IP other than just the logo? Because you can't really do anything with the logo in the ViviVerse other than just place it up in the sky or something like that. I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
I think that's the benefit of having other projects and other projects kind of like, I feel like Cryptoys is going to be that one that's bridges between what Vivi's doing and what like Mcfarlane's doing. Like Mcfarlane's kind of all the way over here, like self-custody, not walled. And then you have Veve walled, and then you have Cryptoys right now walled, but kind of going to be swaying into the interoperability side. I mean, once they get markets and third-party marketplaces and stuff going. So I think that the benefit of having all those projects is that each of them are going to bring something, and they can all look at each other. And then Veve could be like, okay, well, Cryptoys is doing it like this. How did they get past that wall? How did they get Disney to agree to this? Now that they both have Disney, they're going to see like maybe Cryptoys is able to talk to Disney in a different way that Veve didn't think about and uncover something that's possible. And then Veve like, oh, well, we can do that too. And that could be something that happens.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask about the exclusivity deal that everyone was talking about. I know Randy was talking about it in regards to Marvel and Veve. Is that a thing, or is that because he was talking about how like they can only work with Veve? But is there any type of documents for that, or any type of proof that we know?
As far as I know, it's not exclusive.
Okay, it's not exclusive. Yeah, because I guess we wouldn't really even know. Like it's not public knowledge, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if Marvel drops on Cryptoys because they have
That's
Disney, they have Star Wars. That's all the same umbrella, right?
Yeah, I would think so for sure. But we know that Veve, definitely with the ViviVerse, a lot of hurdles they have to overcome for sure to execute what we want, and it's a huge endeavor for sure. And I think it's like I said, it's going to take some time, but have faith. Have faith for sure. From what we've heard for Throw and MC1, it seems like they're on the right track. I think the other round of beta testers have been sent the emails, correct?
Oh, nice.
I think that's what he was saying yesterday. So that's cool. But it's cool how he was saying you can just import videos already. You can have like these like Netflix or like YouTube, you can throw videos up there. So I'm really curious to see how that's going to work out, especially with like copyright infringement and stuff like that. Because like, UFC fights, I'm going to do UFC fights, or I'm going to do just like movie nights. You know what I mean? So how's that actually going to work out? How they're going to regulate that? Obviously with the, like YouTubers and have like a Superstar Money a session and have like a VV vibes and have a Uncommon podcast type of world, and everyone goes in and watches them. But in regards to like actual movies and TV shows, it's going to be interesting how they regulate that. In those worlds.
We should have asked Fro. We should have said, Fro, have you watched the Superstar Money video in the ViviVerse?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Sounds like it's possible, right? So maybe he can say he's the first one to watch it, and then confirmed we've been in the ViviVerse without even being in the ViviVerse.
For sure, exactly. Yeah.
You want me to see if I can get him on right now?
I got like 15, 20 minutes. If he's down for a short thing, then yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I have some questions to ask him. More questions, actually. No.
I'm sure the chat would love to see Fro.
Yeah.
All right, who else is in here? Let's see. I saw Double Quill was asking some kind of a riddle, and then I got sidetracked when Vibe jumped up. Let's go back there. Where are you? If you have the hair of the dog, what is the dog wearing? I don't understand where this is coming from.
My shirt.
Whatever I'm wearing. I don't know.
Good to see you feeling better, Hanano. That's Mo. I bought some pre-order Lurkana myself, waiting for them to arrive and keeping them sealed. Yeah, I mean, until people give me a reason to open them or make it into like, I don't even know what the chases are yet. So what am I looking for? I'm gonna open this. I gotta look at all the cards. Like, okay. And then unless I'm playing the game, I mean, that's why I feel like if I get a couple more blister packs, like I have the ones I want to hold, and then some I can open for YouTube or whatever. But that would be the only reason. Hey everyone, does Funko Pop have a mint number? Curious. There's no mint numbers, but there's some that are like limited edition. So let's say like one of 400 or one of 500. Bones, do you have any like super limited ones?
Nothing crazy. Like I have some like Dragon Ball Z ones that are like I have some Chase ones, but nothing that's like, you're looking at the Freddy Funkos, right? The Freddy Funkos are the ones that you'll have like the limited runs, and like they have like prototype Freddy Funkos that are like crazy. I know that there's some Dragon Ball Z ones that are like thousands of dollars, like a Vegeta. That's like old school one. But yeah, no, I don't have anything like that serious. I have ones that are worth maybe like 60 to 100 bucks, like a couple, but nothing crazy like that. But yeah, the Freddy Funkos are the ones that you're going to want to get for sure.
Yeah, even the sodas I think are numbered. Like the sodas is their other type of pop. It comes in actually like a can that looks like a pop can.
Yeah,
they're pretty cool. I've had my eyes on the Miles Ultimate Fallout 4. So anybody got that one? No, you don't got that comic cover yet, right?
Nope, don't have that one.
I've never seen that one. Is he wearing the mask or not? In it?
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
That's such a cute Wally.
It is.
This is when vibes jumped up.
There you go. Yeah.
Just chilling, trying to get better at catching these late night streams. Hope everyone as well. For sure. He's still recovering probably from that 8-hour stream. I don't know how he does that. Like my back's hurting. I've been on only an hour and a half. Vibes just did 3 hours. He's doing another 3 hours here.
Yeah, Mo and BE have been holding it down, doing those drop streams.
I love them. They're so
every
fun.
day. It's so good, so fun. Yeah.
Okay, so Delilah's guess is a hat. That Adjo and D love the Superstar family. Yeah, for sure. I was thinking spandex, but a hat works. Superstar money hat. There you go. Everyone's having love in the chat. Doc in the building. Yeah, all things strange. It's another YouTube channel. Definitely go check it out for your comic content.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all support each other. I mean, it's a small circle, right? I mean, it's pretty easy to do that. And if you want to grow the space, I think that's the only way. If you're going to be bashing each other, anybody coming into the space is going to be like, what the heck is going on here? I don't want to be here. Everyone's yelling at each other.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the community, it's changed, but it's remained the same in that way, that I think most people putting out content, for the most part, like 99% of us, all support one another, share each other's things on Twitter when we can, support each other's side projects. There was a time when Vibes, I think My Collectibles, Rob Stuff, and Dino, it was the fourth one. You guys were going on each other's channels, promoting each other's channels. Like that was a fun time. I remember my daughter was getting born, and I was just watching you guys at 3 a.m. in the morning when I was up with her on my shift. So those are times that help you get through things, right? So I love supporting the content creators. Love to see them putting out more and more content. It's something that we all enjoy. It's like-minded individuals. You always hear that saying, right? So love to be surrounded by those types of people.
100%.
And there's way more of them now too. I remember when we were making content, there was, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 of like total like content creators, including everybody. Now it's like there's 50 plus of us, which is a good thing, right? And we all bring something different to the table, either different background, different experience, culture, different vision on collecting or just the digital space in general. So I like it. Like I'm not big on crypto. I just looking at markets, having fun with the community, talking about whatever, kind of just talking about ideas, what people are thinking and all that stuff. So it's cool. So I like it. I like seeing other content creators popping up.
Yeah, it's a learning process too. I mean, you never know everything. If you don't pay attention to different opinions, I mean, you're stuck in your lane, and maybe you don't realize like maybe this is a better way to play this thing in the market or whatever happens. So it's always fun to see different ideas. I love the strategy videos. I've been trying to do more of them on this channel. Just we just don't want to give that type of advice because we don't want you guys to follow something and it turns out being wrong. But at the same time, we'll share like our play, why we did it, and if it turns out, it turns out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking that the desk has powers. My guess is that you put the golden moments on the desk. It releases something hidden for that golden moment, but I am a dreamer. This is probably a dream.
I was thinking about that too. About the golden moments, how you implement them into the desk. That was like my early thought as well. So it's possible.
Maybe that's the one. You put the golden moment of Elsa on, then you get the Elsa sketch that you can paint bucket in.
See, because that's the thing is that Fro was saying, I always go back to Fro because he's so much alpha yesterday, is that you can snap things now into place. So right now you could just put the golden moments kind of like on the desk, position it as best as you can, but maybe in the ViviVerse you can snap it into a certain spot and then that'll activate it, right? These are the things that could be happening.
Yeah.
I like instead of the golden moments, you use one of the pencil collectibles, right? And you could put that on the desk, and then it draws that. So you put Simba on there, it draws Simba, or Elsa draws Elsa.
There you go.
Rather than like the golden moments,
that makes sense too. It's more like same drop. This is why I think he's talking about the desk pencils.
Yeah.
Use the pencils on the desk to animate certain series items. Yeah. Oh, here we go. He made it.
Woo!
Last 10 minutes, he made it.
I'm so sorry, guys. The
How's it going?
Bayhive are taking over my house. And
Oh, no.
I went to go get something quick from the store, and it turned into a 45-minute adventure.
Oh, there you go. Elbows. Boom.
That's your welcome.
Biggest bro, nice to meet you officially. This week I've met a lot of the fam in person. Biggest bro, fantastic. Great to meet you as well.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Bones B.
Yes.
Heck yeah. The man with the good crypto toys info. He's good alpha.
Yeah, he's becoming the go-to Twitter account for them. I feel like he puts out a lot of detailed posts for anybody who doesn't follow the project.
Yeah, to be honest, I think
I'm learning from them.
Yeah, so I've actually went through pretty much the whole white paper now. I've done a post for the whole white paper and a little more, and from the Discord, some little things from the Discord. So I think I got everything. But you know what? I heard little talks that there's going to be something adding into the white paper like randomly here and there. So I'm looking every day. So if I see anything, you're going to be the first ones to know because I'm going to post it for sure.
There you go. You got to follow Bones.
Oh.
I'm just checking out what's going on in the chat here. Yeah, we talked about that, about coloring in uncommon comics. You missed a lot, big bro, man. You got to rewatch it back.
We covered a lot. We covered a lot for sure. I like your vibe there too. Your green is that green? The green vibe.
He's ready for the Hulk.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Hulk.
Ooh, very nice.
I'll ask you. Do you think they're gonna pre-announce it, or do you think they're gonna just airdrop it to whoever has a set?
See, that's the thing, right? Do we think that Veve is scared of the Hulk dropping so hard? Because if they pre-announce it, I think they'll have like the run up. But if as soon as it's like, oh, we already took snapshot,
Done.
fire sale.
Yeah,
and they get secondary market fees if they announce it ahead of time, right? So
yeah,
I'm leaning that way, but I wouldn't be surprised either way. Like.
Yeah, they got us, man. They got us. Like, I don't even want to play for the desk, and I'm like still staring at the pencils. Like, should I? Should I be doing this? Tinkerbell didn't sell out.
No. It's scary. I was saying I had the pencil play. I had 13 Wreck-It Ralph pencils. I sold down to 4 now because I don't know what's going to happen with that. I don't know how many people are stacking Tinkerbells. They could be neck and neck, and it could be more scarce. So. I still have 4, but it's something. Who knows?
Yeah, but at least you made some profit, though. That's what's up.
Yeah. But I bought in around 30, and I sold them today like 55.
Yeah, dude, that's the Carlton Flowers way. That's the Carlton Flowers way right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. And that's again talking about YouTubers and everyone takes from everybody. All different strategies. Carlton Flowers, Crypto Pro, he is such a good one to watch because he has some good market strategies, and he's good. He's called the Crypto Pro for a reason. So he also has crypto strategies as well. So you can learn about Bitcoin and all types of coins. So he's one to watch, and everything is not financial advice, of course. But
that's exactly it. That's like what we were saying earlier. That you listen to other people and you get. We had Carlton on the channel. Like we watch his videos all the time, but we had him on the channel and we talked to him directly, and we understood better from that conversation where his thought processes came from, and changed our own opinions of how we were playing the market. Like Rob and I got off camera. We're like, yo, we're gonna do this now because of that conversation, because we didn't think of things in the way that he thought of things, and he's been successful for a reason, right? So
like for example, he was like, when you go left, he goes right. Like he was stacking those cocoa orbs a long time ago. You know what I mean? He was stacking Electra, that's the big ones. Electra and cocoa orbs. He was stacking when no one was watching, and then look what happened with the Electras. Look what happened with the cocoa orbs, and then he got in and he sold a bunch off. So yeah, man, just he just picks the ones that nobody cares about and no one likes, but he likes too. And he did a lot with the comics too. He collects what he likes as well. So it could pay off in the end. And yeah, a lot of times they add utilities for anything. They can do whatever they want. So holding something might not be, we want to flip. We always want to flip. We always want to make profit, but holding something is not horrible as well. The best thing to do is collect what you like. You'll never lose. That's the way I see it. So.
Yeah. Osmond collects in the building. He runs that WebV collective. Hanano's part of that as well. I think you are too, right, big bro?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's my president.
They do a couple things a week here, a couple spaces. They're also on YouTube. They have a YouTube channel, so really fun. Got to meet him yesterday on on Henano's channel. So I mean, look at the interaction, and that's what we're talking about, right? It's a lot of fun supporting everybody.
Cool.
I got a little bit of time here left, but I want to talk to Big Bro because he just came in here. So you've been starting the YouTube channel now. I saw that.
Sir.
It's mostly live streams for now.
Mostly live streams from now. I'm learning little by little. I got some thumbnails. And I'm starting to create and stuff like that. One day I'm gonna get on superstar level and speed edit and like do it. That's crazy. I don't know how y'all do it. I sat there and I'm like trying to edit one video. I was like, I don't know. I don't understand. And it comes out clean. I don't get it.
The best way to edit take is not to edit.
Yeah, but I've watched you guys a bunch of times after the video when you're doing your thumbnail and you guys are like, you're not even thinking about it. We're still having conversations and they're going done. You know what I mean? So usually, I'm sure in the beginning it wasn't like that, Joe. You would actually have to go through it.
We used to film earlier, right? Now we really risk it because we post every day. Live streams, if we go past midnight, whatever, we were on before that. You could have clicked on during the day, but like when it's a pre-recorded video, it's got to get up before midnight our time. So we film at like 10:30 at night. So sometimes we got to make sure we get the thumbnail. So we're practicing speed thumbnails every day.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, and that's the thing is you have to get it. You can't skip a day because then it messes the juju meter. Like it totally goes off the Richter scale, and you're gonna mess it up in the atmosphere. So you need to have a video every day before midnight.
I'm convinced that YouTube knows that we post every day because like I think it was 2 days ago at 11:59 it puts like you wait for the video to process and like you're just waiting to push like for the checks and all that. But at 11:59 it hits. It's like, oh no, this has got to go up. Priority, and then puts it right at the end. And
I think it was the other day, yesterday or something, when it was like literally like 11:59.
2 days. When me and Rob were on together. So
I said, okay, yeah, it was like cutting it close. And I remember I was like waiting. I'm like, when's this video coming? I'm like, you're cutting it close. And I'm gonna give this guy a call and let him know because like this is crazy.
We were flipping out. We're like, oh, it's gonna miss. We've only missed once, and it was like YouTube shut down. Nobody on YouTube could post on that time.
Yeah,
so
remember that. It was your fault.
But we didn't miss. We posted. It just didn't go up until like 8 a.m. When they got their stuff figured out.
100%.
And we filmed every day. Like every day, calendar day, we have filmed a video.
And that's the thing too, is that's the advantage you guys have too, is because there's two of you. So it would make it 100%. So hard if you just have one person. So the fact that there's two of you guys can alternate. So it's great. Yeah.
It's getting pretty late here. It's like 12:20 something here. Who knows when this baby's gonna wake up? So we're gonna call it. I know you just got in here, biggest bro, but we're gonna definitely do it again.
I just want to pop in, man.
And I'm sure we'll cross paths maybe on Henano stream or someone else is gonna have a stream. And I really encourage like anyone else here with a channel or who's watching that has a channel to have community members on your channel. We can spread this thing. I think what's happening the last couple of weeks has been really cool. Like the Real Uncommon podcast, the WebV collective on the spaces, just seeing the camaraderie, the community, supporting one another and growing, because you never know who's gonna who's gonna watch a video. Like somebody could get in the algorithm and see the biggest bros video and say, what's he talking about? What's this Veve thing? Let me go look into that. And then they watch some more biggest bro videos and they say, okay, who's Henano? Like, then they go check out Henano Real Uncommon podcast and they learn about Cryptoys. And now this space starts growing and people start to learn and that's the way that you grow the space. It's the community, and that's the whole thing about the Star Boys project is getting the community involved outside of the projects, because then you build the community first and then everybody grows together. So I know you haven't been on for the longest, but we'll definitely do it again, and hopefully we see you in another one of these guys' channels. Vibes is back now doing stuff, so check out all their channels and subscribe and follow and support and spread some love. That's what we got to do in this world. I mean, there's not enough of it.
No, for sure.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't already, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we go live with a bunch of great people like we got over here. And if you don't want, you can become a VIP. $2.99 a month. Hit the join button underneath the video. Get access to our spreadsheets, also stars in our draws every single month. And you can win a star in the universe. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's a whole constellation up there full of juju. Guys,
one day I'll get one. One day I'll get one.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.
Bye.